Hello, how is everyone doing? It is your fallen angel, back with another video. Today, we are going over the working of the sex impulse and its relation to brahmacharya. But before we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. And without further ado, we shall begin. So, man wishes to have children to maintain the race or line. This is the reproductive instinct. The desire to copulate proceeds from this sexual instinct. The strength of the sexual desire depends upon the sexual impulse. According to the Gita, impulse is vigam or force. Lord Krishna says he who is able to endure here on earth before he is liberated from the body, the force born of desire and passion, he is harmonized. He is a happy man. So whether we look in this in terms of Hindu mysticism or Jewish mysticism with the Kabbalah, the purpose of this lifetime is to find spiritual harmony before your passing. It's to liberate yourself from the physical realm before passing. Impulse is a mighty force. It exerts influence on the mind. It is a force suddenly communicated to the mind. So guys, we understand that you can do a lot of things in this cosmos. You can do many things in this cosmos with very little strain. You can get educated, you can learn a trade, you can do so many different things. But controlling this very strong desire is quite difficult. It's controlling not just the physical plane, but also your thoughts is a very difficult task. But it's a rewarding task as well, a rewarding path as well. Just as petrol or steam moves the engine, the instincts and impulses move this body. The instincts are the prime movers of all human activities. They give a push to the body and move the indriyas to action. The instincts create habits. The instinctive impulses supply the driving power by which all mental activities are kept up. These impulses are mental forces. They operate through the mind and the intellect. They mold the life of a man. The mysteries of life lies in them. The attraction towards women in men is born of rahas. That unknown attraction and happiness is their company, is the seed of the sex impulse. This attraction, which is like a bubble in the beginning, later on assumes the form of a formidable, uncontrollable wave of strong passion or sexual appetite. Beware, generate the spiritual wave of devotion through japa, satsanga, meditation, and vichara, and kill this attraction in the bud. Now, what we're trying to really get at is not to just say that this attraction or this desire is a bad thing. This desire and attraction is necessary to not only copulate and continue your lineage, but it's also necessary to keep moving. But the most important part is to transmute this energy, right? Not to just simply waste it, but to transmute it for something greater. You must understand the physiological working of the sex impulse. When there are itches on the body, mere scratching of them is a pleasure. The sex impulse is a nervous itching. The satisfaction of this impulse begets a delusive pleasure, but it has a disastrous effect on the spiritual well-being of the person. So guys, we also have a model here. The triple modes of creation are sattva, rajas, and tamas. Their permutations and combinations with the five elements produce the diversity in creation. So we have the opposing force, the forward force, and the balancing force. All of these are intertwined into how humankind operates and how our desires fuel us and how our mental is fueling us and how we live in a fourfold reality of emotional plane, physical plane, spiritual plane, and an astral plane, a mental plane, the Atmic plane, the Buddhist plane. There's many planes of reality and many forms of the light body. So it is essential to understand why we have these impulses And to understand that maintaining a sense of understanding for these impulses is important. So, guys, this was the working of the sex impulse explained. Feel free to like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment down below. I'd love to read them. Check us out on Patreon, Rumble, Twitter, Instagram, things of that nature. This has been your fallen angel, and I am out.